Well, China living up to its billing as the world's fastest growing economy by saying GDP expanded 7.9% in the second quarter. That's thanks to the government's $585 billion stimulus program. China is now the first of the major economies to rebound from the global recession. So how can you participate in all that Chinese growth? Let's bring in Bloomberg's Adam Johnson with more on that. So how can you? Infrastructure?
Infrastructure, yeah, it's amazing. Infrastructure spending is up 34% year over year. It's incredible. We spoke to Dan Greenhaus over at Miller Tabak. We said, Dan, how do people play this? He gave us three names, three specific names. And by the way, they're Chinese companies with ADRs that trade here on the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, absolutely right. Let me run you through them. First, China Mobile, CHL. Number two, PetroChina, PTR. And one perhaps viewers haven't heard of, and that is Yanzhou Coal, YZC. Now, let me run you through the logic of each one of these choices. First of all, what's happening, says Dan, in China is that they're trying to go from being an export-driven economy to a consumer economy. You know, we talked about the American consumer. Well, China wants to talk about the China consumer. And his comment is the pure play for China consumers is cell phones. You know, they move from the cities. They don't necessarily have houses, so they can't get landlines, but they all get cell phones. And as they have more money, obviously, cell phone is something they really do want to have. Moving on to PTR, PetroChina. It's sort of the Exxon of China. Oil demand, he says, is rising about 4.2%.
Huge energy consumer.
Yeah, huge energy consumer. And he said it's only going to be more so. So you want something that's positioned. It's the Rolls Royce. It trades at 14.5 times. That's versus about 17.5 times for the index. And then number three, Yanzhou Coal. There was recently a 14% uptick in prices of coal. He says when you start to see pricing power, that's the first indication that things are moving. And finally, if you don't want a name, you just want the whole shebang in one foul swoop, FXI. That's the ETF.
So you get a little bit of everything.
Trades millions of shares, trades right here in New York.
Got it. Adam, thank you so much.